In a world where spiritual encounters often spark curiosity and debate, actor Keanu Reeves recently made headlines with a remarkable claim: "I met Jesus 6 days ago, and he said this." Known for his profound insights and humble demeanor, Reeves shares a personal experience that transcends the ordinary, igniting a conversation about faith, purpose, and the essence of existence. Join us as we delve into the profound implications of his statement, exploring the message that left him, and potentially all of us, reflecting on our beliefs and the nature of divine connection. What did Jesus say to him, and how might it resonate in our lives? Let's find out. In an age where the intersection of faith and celebrity often draws scrutiny, actor Keanu Reeves recently made headlines with a remarkable claim: "I met Jesus 6 days ago, and he said this." Known for his profound insights and humble demeanor, Reeves shares a personal experience that transcends the ordinary, igniting a conversation about faith, purpose, and the essence of existence. Today, we explore the faith of religion through his lens, examining what it means to believe, the role of Christianity in his life, and how these beliefs shape his actions and worldview. Faith is a complex and multifaceted concept. For many, it is a guiding light in times of uncertainty, a source of strength and comfort. In various religions, faith serves as a foundation for community, morality, and personal growth. But what does it truly mean to have faith? Is it simply a belief in a higher power, or is it something deeper, more intrinsic? Different religions approach faith in distinct ways. In Christianity, faith is often centered around the belief in Jesus Christ as the Savior and the embodiment of God's love. This belief inspires followers to live out principles of compassion, forgiveness, and service. For Keanu Reeves, these principles resonate deeply, reflecting in his actions and the characters he portrays. Though Keanu Reeves may not often speak overtly about his personal faith, glimpses of his beliefs can be seen through his philanthropic efforts and the messages he shares in interviews. He has often highlighted the importance of kindness, empathy, and the interconnectedness of all beings, a message that aligns closely with Christian teachings. Reeves once said, "The simple act of caring is heroic." This sentiment mirrors the Christian call to love one another. His life choices, from supporting children's hospitals to advocating for the environment, demonstrate a commitment to living out these values. In interviews, he has mentioned how important it is to live authentically and to make a positive impact on the world around us. This reflects a core Christian belief in serving others, often referred to as the least of these in the Gospel of Matthew. Christianity has played a significant role in shaping Western civilization, influencing art, culture, and ethics. Its teachings on love, sacrifice, and redemption have resonated across generations, offering hope and guidance. Yet, like any major faith, it faces challenges in the modern world, where skepticism and secularism are on the rise. Reeves has acknowledged these challenges, expressing a nuanced understanding of faith. He recognizes that while many find solace in religion, others may feel alienated. His perspective invites a dialogue about how faith can evolve in a rapidly changing society, emphasizing the importance of inclusivity and understanding. Keanu Reeves's thoughts on spirituality often transcend traditional religious boundaries. He speaks to a universal truth that connects us all, a belief in the inherent goodness of humanity and the potential for personal growth. His experiences, both personal and professional, have led him to embrace a philosophy that values compassion and connection over dogma. He has faced his share of adversity, including the loss of loved ones, which has profoundly shaped his outlook on life and faith. In discussing these experiences, he emphasizes the importance of cherishing moments with others and finding meaning in our connections. This aligns closely with the Christian tenet of community and support during times of struggle. At the heart of Keanu Reeves' reflections lies a simple yet profound understanding of spirituality. He advocates for a faith that is not confined to rituals or doctrine, but one that is alive in our daily actions and interactions. This perspective invites us to consider what it means to truly believe and how that belief manifests in our lives. In his view, spirituality transcends organized religion. It is about how we treat one another, how we respond to the suffering in the world, and how we seek to uplift those around us. This idea echoes the Christian call to be the light of the world, embodying love and hope in the face of darkness. Reeves's approach to spirituality also reflects an openness to diverse beliefs and practices. He recognizes that faith can manifest in various forms, each providing unique pathways to understanding oneself and the universe. This perspective encourages dialogue and acceptance among individuals of different backgrounds, fostering a sense of unity rather than division. In an interview, Reeves expressed, "I believe that there is a light in everyone, and it is our job to nurture that light." This sentiment emphasizes the importance of recognizing and celebrating our shared humanity, transcending cultural and religious barriers. In examining the complexities of faith, one cannot overlook the role of doubt. For many, doubt is often seen as a challenge to belief, but Reeves suggests that it can also be an integral part of the faith journey. He has articulated that questioning and seeking deeper understanding can lead to a more profound and authentic belief system. This viewpoint resonates with the Christian notion that faith can coexist with uncertainty, as seen in the story of Thomas, who doubted the resurrection of Christ until he had personal evidence. Reeves's acknowledgement of doubt invites individuals to explore their beliefs freely, allowing for growth and transformation. The nature of love is central to both Reeves's worldview and Christian teachings. In many of his films, love emerges as a powerful force, capable of overcoming obstacles and healing wounds. This theme mirrors the Christian message of unconditional love and sacrifice, exemplified by the teachings of Jesus. Reeves often reflects on the importance of love in everyday life, emphasizing that acts of kindness, however small, can have a ripple effect in the world. "Love is the greatest gift we can give and receive," he once said, highlighting its transformative power. Reeves's life and career also underscore the significance of resilience in the face of adversity. His journey has not been without challenges, including personal losses and industry hardships. Yet, he consistently emphasizes the importance of perseverance and maintaining a hopeful outlook. This resilience resonates with the Christian belief in redemption and the capacity for renewal, encouraging individuals to rise above their struggles and find purpose in their experiences. Reeves embodies this resilience, demonstrating that faith can provide strength during difficult times, guiding individuals toward healing and growth. In a world often divided by differences, Reeves's message of unity and acceptance serves as a beacon of hope. His belief in the inherent goodness of humanity and the potential for personal growth inspires individuals to look beyond their circumstances and strive for a better world. By embodying the principles of kindness and empathy, we can all contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate society. As we conclude this exploration of faith through the lens of Keanu Reeves, let us carry forward the lessons of love, resilience, and connection. May we embrace the complexities of our beliefs while fostering a spirit of understanding and acceptance among all people. In doing so, we can honor the diverse tapestry of faith that enriches our lives and shapes our world. If you found this exploration of Keanu Reeves's insights on faith and Christianity enlightening, please share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you connect with spirituality in your own life? Join the conversation and subscribe for more content. that uplifts and inspires. He's also known for his work in films like Speed and Point Break, as well as his calm demeanor and philanthropic efforts off-screen. Keanu Reeves, known for his humility and kindness, has always intrigued fans with his down-to-earth nature, especially considering his immense fame. One question that often arises is why this Hollywood icon chooses to forgo the protection of a bodyguard. In a world where celebrities often travel with extensive security teams, Reeves stands out for his independence. The real reason behind this decision reveals much about his character and values, shedding light on the man behind the blockbuster films and his unique approach to fame and personal safety.
Okay, but let me tell you, the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Keanu Reeves, one of Hollywood's most beloved and elusive stars. Despite his fame, he's managed to keep a low profile and stay out of the spotlight when he chooses. But have you ever wondered how he manages to travel unnoticed, slipping past the paparazzi and curious fans? It turns out, Keanu has mastered the art of stealth, employing some clever and unexpected methods to move around the world in secret. From his simple lifestyle to unexpected disguises, there's more to his travels than meets the eye. Let's uncover how Keanu Reeves stays under the radar. Keanu Reeves is more than just a Hollywood icon. Over the years, he has come to be known not only for his incredible acting, but also for his humility, generosity, and remarkable acts of kindness. Whether it's his on-screen performances or off-screen interactions, Keanu has left an undeniable mark on the world that goes beyond the glitz and glamour of the film industry. What makes Keanu stand out is how genuine and grounded he remains despite his fame. While most celebrities might shy away from engaging with fans on a personal level, Keanu does the opposite. His interactions are heartfelt and authentic, and this is what has endeared him to millions around the world. It's not just about being a famous actor for him, it's about connecting with people on a human level. There are countless stories of Keanu going out of his way to show kindness to people around him, whether they're strangers or those he works with closely. For example, there's the well-known tale of him giving up his seat on the subway for someone else. It's such a simple act, but in today's fast-paced, often self-centered world, it's these little things that make a big difference. And for Keanu, this isn't just a one-off moment. It's part of who he is. Whether he's holding the door open for someone, taking time to sign autographs, or having a chat with fans, Keanu consistently shows that he values others. One of the most remarkable things about Keanu is how he often goes out of his way to help people without seeking any recognition. Take the story of him secretly donating large sums of money to hospitals. For years, he quietly gave millions to children's hospitals and cancer research centers, all without drawing any attention to himself. He didn't do it for publicity, but because he genuinely wanted to make a difference. It's an extraordinary act of generosity, and it's even more inspiring when you consider that he never sought the spotlight for these contributions. Another story that highlights his kindness is how he treated the stunt team for the Matrix films. Keanu is known to have gifted each member of the stunt crew a Harley-Davidson motorcycle as a thank you for their hard work. This wasn't something he had to do. It was purely a gesture of appreciation for those who helped make the movie a success. Keanu has often spoken about the importance of teamwork and the people who work behind the scenes in making films happen. In a world where stars often take the majority of the credit, Keanu makes sure those around him are acknowledged and appreciated. But his generosity doesn't end with monetary gifts. Keanu is known for his genuine willingness to spend time with people, especially his fans. There are numerous accounts of fans meeting him on the street, at airports, or even in restaurants, and being stunned by how approachable and kind he is. He doesn't rush through interactions, nor does he brush people off. Instead, he engages with them, listens to their stories, and takes his time to ensure they feel valued. One touching example of this is when a fan asked him for an autograph while he was in a hurry to catch a flight. Instead of dismissing the fan, Keanu took the time to sign, ask how they were, and even pose for a picture. He's never one to shy away from connecting with people, no matter how busy he might be. This willingness to engage on a personal level has created some unforgettable moments for his fans, making them feel seen and appreciated. Another side to Keanu's kindness is his respect for boundaries and his awareness of the world around him. He's often spotted in public spaces like parks or cafes, but he doesn't draw attention to himself. Even in crowded places, Keanu blends in, enjoying his surroundings without making a spectacle. Fans who approach him in these settings are usually met with a smile and a polite conversation. He has this rare ability to make people feel comfortable around him, even in brief interactions. His humility, paired with his respect for others' time and space, is something that fans appreciate. Despite his overwhelming fame, Keanu also shows a profound respect for privacy. He isn't one to flaunt his personal life in the media, and he rarely makes headlines for drama or controversy. Instead, he keeps his personal affairs quiet, focusing more on his work and the people he cares about. He's spoken before about the losses and hardships he's endured in his life, including the tragic deaths of his daughter and longtime partner. Yet, through it all, he's maintained his quiet resilience and continued to show compassion for others. Keanu's approach to life is a reminder that it's possible to be successful and still be kind, humble, and genuine. When it comes to his work, Keanu's generosity extends to his colleagues as well. On more than one occasion, he has taken pay cuts on films to ensure that other actors or crew members could be properly compensated. This kind of selflessness is rare in Hollywood, where stars are often focused on maximizing their own earnings. But for Keanu, it's about making sure everyone involved in a project is treated fairly. He recognizes the hard work and dedication of those around him and is willing to make sacrifices to show his appreciation. One of the most well-known examples of this occurred during the filming of The Devil's Advocate. Keanu agreed to take a pay cut to ensure that Al Pacino, a veteran actor whom he admired, could be cast in the film. It's a rare move in an industry where competition for top billing and large paychecks is fierce. But Keanu's actions speak to his character. He's not motivated by ego or money. Instead, he's driven by a desire to create great work and support those around him. Fans have noticed that beyond his generosity, Keanu is incredibly humble. He doesn't seek out attention or try to position himself as a larger-than-life figure. Instead, he prefers to live simply, often being spotted in modest clothing, riding public transportation, or enjoying a quiet meal at a local diner. Even though he's a globally recognized figure, he leads a lifestyle that's grounded and relatable. He's not interested in the lavish, extravagant lifestyle that many celebrities embrace. Instead, he finds joy in the simple pleasures of life, much like any regular person would. It's not just his humility and generosity that make Keanu Reeves stand out, though. His travel habits are another fascinating aspect of his life. Unlike many celebrities who travel with an entourage or in private jets, Keanu often opts for a more low-key approach. He's been seen flying coach on commercial airlines, and there are numerous fan accounts of bumping into him in airport terminals, where he's traveling without any fanfare. Keanu's secret to staying under the radar while traveling is his simplicity. He doesn't rely on flashy cars or grand entrances. Instead, he often travels quietly, blending in with the crowd. Fans have spotted him wearing simple clothes and carrying his own bags, just like any other traveler. He's been known to sit and chat with passengers or help out when needed. In one viral story, Keanu was on a flight that had to make an emergency landing. Rather than making a fuss or demanding special treatment, he joined the other passengers in organizing ground transportation, even helping guide them to a local van service. This down-to-earth approach is refreshing in a world where many celebrities maintain a distance from the public. Another way Keanu keeps his travels under wraps is through his use of disguises. While he's not often seen donning elaborate costumes, he sometimes wears hats or sunglasses to make himself less recognizable. This, combined with his unassuming nature, allows him to move through airports, streets, and other public places without drawing too much attention. He doesn't travel with a large entourage, which makes it easier for him to slip in and out of places unnoticed. His quiet, introverted personality also helps. He's not one to cause a scene or make grand statements, so people often don't realize they've been near a superstar until after the fact. In a jaw-dropping turn of events, Keanu Reeves recently found himself in the middle of a dramatic rescue that no one saw coming. While driving through Los Angeles, he stumbled upon a chaotic scene, a devastating car accident that left a baby trapped inside a vehicle. Without a second thought, Keanu sprang into action, pulling the infant to safety and rushing her to the nearest hospital. What happened next was truly unimaginable, turning an already heroic act into a story that has left everyone in awe. This unexpected twist not only highlights Keanu's bravery, but also reveals a depth of compassion that has left fans around the world deeply moved. Keanu Reeves is a unique figure in Hollywood. His story is one of consistent humility, kindness, and genuine human connection that often seems at odds with the glitz and glamour typically associated with stardom. While it's no secret that he's one of the most recognizable actors in the world, what makes Keanu stand out is not just his acting talent, but the way he treats people, lives his life, and demonstrates kindness in ways that go far beyond what we typically hear about celebrities. One of the most striking things about Keanu is his willingness to engage with people as equals. Despite his fame, he doesn't put himself on a pedestal or act like he's better than anyone else. This attitude shows up in various small but significant ways in his daily life. For instance, he's often seen interacting with fans in a way that most celebrities don't, taking the time to have genuine conversations, listening to their stories, and even offering words of encouragement. This isn't just about public appearances. There are countless stories from ordinary people who have encountered him and found him to be friendly, approachable, and down to earth. A particularly heartwarming example of Keanu's character comes from his interactions with his fans who are going through tough times. There's a well-known story about Keanu taking time out to talk with a fan who was battling leukemia. He didn't just give a quick greeting or an autograph. He spent a considerable amount of time chatting with the young fan, listening to him, and sharing some personal stories. This was not a publicity stunt or something done for the cameras. It was a genuine act of kindness meant to uplift someone going through a difficult period. Keanu's generosity isn't limited to emotional support. It often extends to financial assistance as well, though he rarely seeks attention for his philanthropic efforts. He has been known to quietly support various causes, particularly those related to children's hospitals and cancer research. What's striking is that he doesn't use these donations as a way to boost his public image. Instead, he makes contributions because he genuinely cares about the issues and wants to make a positive difference. His generosity also shines through in the workplace. Many stories have emerged from people who have worked with Keanu, describing how he treats everyone with respect, from the biggest stars to the most junior crew members. He's known for showing up early on set, greeting everyone with a smile, and making sure that everyone feels appreciated. There was an instance on the set of one of his films where he noticed that one of the crew members was experiencing financial difficulties. Without making a big deal out of it, Keanu arranged to help the person out, ensuring that they could take care of their immediate needs without feeling embarrassed or indebted. But perhaps one of the most extraordinary displays of his kindness was when he helped out his fellow actors and crew in a way that few would consider. After the success of The Matrix, Keanu reportedly took a significant pay cut to allow the production to afford high-quality special effects and to ensure that everyone involved in the movie received fair compensation. This wasn't a token gesture. It involved millions of dollars, and it demonstrated his commitment to the team and the project. It's rare for any actor, especially one of his stature, to prioritize the well-being of the production over their paycheck. But for Keanu, it was simply the right thing to do. Another story that highlights his generosity occurred during the filming of a lesser-known movie. Keanu learned that one of the crew members was struggling with a family medical emergency. Without hesitation, he stepped in and provided financial support to cover the medical bills, allowing the family to focus on recovery rather than worrying about money. What makes this act even more remarkable is that he did it quietly, without fanfare or publicity. He didn't want recognition, he just wanted to help. These anecdotes paint a picture of a man who is not just kind, but also deeply empathetic. Keanu seems to have a unique ability to understand and connect with others' struggles, perhaps because he's faced his own share of hardships. Yet, instead of letting these challenges make him bitter or withdrawn, he has chosen to channel his experiences into compassion and generosity. Keanu's approach to fame is also quite different from the typical Hollywood star. He's known for living a relatively modest life, despite his significant wealth. He's often seen riding the subway, enjoying a simple meal at a local cafe, or taking solitary walks through the city. He doesn't surround himself with an entourage or live in an ostentatious mansion. Instead, he prefers a quieter, more introspective lifestyle, which seems to be a conscious choice to remain connected to reality and to the people around him. One aspect of Keanu's life that often goes unnoticed is his commitment to the people he cares about, both in his personal and professional life. He has maintained long-term friendships with people who have known him since before he was famous, and he remains loyal and supportive, no matter how busy his schedule gets. This loyalty extends to his professional relationships as well. He often works with the same directors, producers, and crew members across different projects, building a sense of trust and camaraderie that is rare in an industry where relationships are often transactional. There's also something to be said about Keanu's resilience. Despite facing personal losses and challenges, he has continued to approach life with a sense of optimism and kindness. He doesn't dwell on the negative or let it define him. Instead, he uses his experiences to connect more deeply with others, to offer support where he can, and to appreciate the good things in life, no matter how small. This perspective allows him to remain humble and grounded, qualities that are increasingly rare in a world obsessed with fame and success. Keanu's story is a testament to the power of kindness and empathy. It shows that being a good person isn't about grand gestures or public displays. It's about how you treat people in your everyday interactions, how you respond to those in need, and how you choose to use the resources and influence you have. In a world where many celebrities use their platform for self-promotion, Keanu's quiet, consistent generosity is a breath of fresh air. His life also serves as a reminder that you don't have to be a movie star to make a difference. You don't need millions of dollars or a huge platform. Kindness can be as simple as taking the time to listen to someone, offering a helping hand when you can, or just treating people with respect and dignity. These are things we can all do, regardless of our circumstances. Ultimately, what makes Keanu Reeves so inspiring isn't just that he's a talented actor or that he's rich and famous. It's that he has managed to stay true to himself, to his values, and to the people around him, even as he's navigated one of the most high-pressure industries in the world. He shows us that it's possible to be both successful and kind, to have immense wealth and still prioritize the well-being of others, and to be famous without losing sight of what really matters in life. Keanu's life is a powerful example of how we can all strive to be a little better, a little kinder, and a little more compassionate, no matter where we are or what we're doing. His story reminds us that the greatest legacy we can leave isn't about how much we have or how much we achieve, but about how much love and kindness we put into the world. And that's something we can all aspire to, no matter who we are. In a world often overshadowed by self-interest and superficiality, Keanu Reeves shines as a beacon of kindness and authenticity. His story transcends mere celebrity status, reminding us that true greatness lies in how we treat one another. From his quiet acts of generosity to his genuine connections with fans, Keanu exemplifies the power of compassion in everyday life. He shows us that even the smallest gestures can have a profound impact. An injured mother, desperate and heartbroken, brings her ailing child to Keanu Reeves in a moment of sheer despair. What happened next left everyone stunned. Known for his kindness and compassion, Keanu's response to this unimaginable situation was nothing short of extraordinary. His actions, driven by pure empathy and generosity, turned a tragic moment into an unforgettable story of hope and humanity. Keanu Reeves is not just a Hollywood actor. He's a living example of what it means to be a genuinely good human being. His reputation for kindness and generosity has made him a beloved figure far beyond the realm of cinema. It's not just about the grand gestures or the money he's donated, although those are impressive. It's the consistent, quiet acts of decency that define who he is. We'll explore Keanu's unique approach to life, his interactions with people, and how he's managed to maintain his humility and grace despite his immense fame. One of the most striking aspects of Keanu's kindness is his ability to connect with people on a human level, no matter their background or status. He's often seen engaging with fans, taking the time to listen to their stories, and offering words of encouragement. For example, he's been known to spend several minutes chatting with people on the street, at airports, or in cafes, treating every interaction as an opportunity to make a genuine connection. This is not something you often see with celebrities, who are usually guarded and distant. Keanu's willingness to be present, to share a moment with someone he's just met, is a testament to his character. Keanu's generosity also extends to the film industry, where he's known for treating his colleagues with exceptional respect and kindness. Unlike many stars who might prioritize their own needs or comfort, Keanu is famous for going out of his way to make everyone on set feel appreciated. During the production of John Wick 3, he gifted personalized high-end watches to each member of his stunt team as a way to acknowledge their hard work and dedication. This gesture wasn't about flaunting wealth, it was about recognizing the team effort behind the movie's success. Each watch was engraved with a message of gratitude, making it a personal and meaningful token of appreciation. Another story that highlights Keanu's kindness happened on the set of The Matrix. During the filming of this groundbreaking series, he quietly arranged for a significant portion of his earnings to be distributed among the special effects and costume departments. These are the people who often work tirelessly behind the scenes without receiving the recognition they deserve. Keanu understood this and wanted to ensure that their contributions were acknowledged, not just with words, but with financial support. His actions were never about seeking publicity. He didn't make a big announcement or seek media coverage. Instead, he did it because it was the right thing to do, a rare quality in an industry often driven by ego and competition. Keanu's kindness isn't confined to the film industry. It spills over into his everyday life. One of the most touching examples of this is how he treats people he encounters in ordinary situations. There's a famous story of him giving up his seat on the subway for a woman carrying a heavy bag. In a world where celebrities often demand special treatment, Keanu's unassuming behavior is a refreshing change. He rides public transport, waits in line, and generally conducts himself like any other person. These small, everyday acts of kindness might not seem like much, but they paint a picture of someone who genuinely respects and cares for those around him. His humility is also evident in how he handles his fame. Despite being one of the most recognizable actors in the world, Keanu avoids the trappings of celebrity culture. He doesn't indulge in extravagant lifestyles, preferring a quiet, low-profile existence. This is not because he can't afford luxury. His successful career has made him very wealthy, but because he chooses to live simply. He's often seen wearing the same casual clothes, dining at modest restaurants, and even participating in regular activities like shopping or reading at a park. This approach to life not only keeps him grounded, but also makes him more accessible to the people he encounters. Keanu's generosity is not limited to financial gifts or kind words. He also gives his time and energy to causes he believes in. He has a private foundation that supports cancer research and children's hospitals, causes that are close to his heart. What's remarkable is that he doesn't attach his name to these efforts. He doesn't seek to promote his philanthropy or use it as a branding tool. Instead, he operates quietly, letting his actions speak for themselves. This anonymity in giving is a powerful statement about his priorities and values, showing that for him, the act of helping is its own reward. In addition to his charitable work, Keanu has also taken steps to ensure that those around him are looked after. During the pandemic, he made significant donations to COVID-19 relief efforts and supported initiatives to help struggling film industry workers. These gestures, while financially substantial, were also deeply personal. He's aware of the hardships faced by those in his industry, particularly the crew members and support staff who often go unnoticed. By stepping up during a time of crisis, he demonstrated his commitment to the people who make his films possible. Keanu's kindness is also reflected in his advocacy for mental health and well-being. He's been open about his own struggles and the challenges he's faced, including personal losses and the pressure of maintaining a public persona. Instead of hiding these difficulties, he uses them as a way to connect with others who might be going through similar experiences. His openness and vulnerability have made him a relatable figure, someone who fans feel they can look up to, not just because of his success, but because of his humanity. Perhaps one of the most touching aspects of Keanu's generosity is how he inspires others. His fans and even fellow actors often cite him as a role model for how to live a meaningful and compassionate life. Stories of his kindness have become almost legendary, creating a ripple effect that encourages people to be more considerate and empathetic in their own lives. This impact, though intangible, is perhaps one of his greatest achievements. By simply being himself, Keanu has managed to inspire countless people to look beyond themselves and consider how they can make the world a little bit better. Keanu Reeves' generosity and kindness go beyond the typical narrative of a celebrity's philanthropic endeavors. His actions are woven into the fabric of his daily life, showing that being a good person doesn't require grand gestures or publicity. It's about the everyday choices, the small, considerate actions that make a lasting impact on those around him. For Keanu, it's not about the spotlight. It's about making genuine connections, whether he's on a film set, at a public event, or just living his day-to-day life. One of the most remarkable things about Keanu is his ability to remain humble despite his incredible success and fame. He doesn't flaunt his wealth or indulge in the trappings of celebrity life. Instead, he chooses to live simply and authentically. He's often seen riding the subway, dining at unpretentious restaurants, and interacting with people as if he were just another face in the crowd. This humility is not an act, it's a reflection of his true character. It's clear that Keanu hasn't let fame change who he is at his core. He values people over possessions, experiences over extravagance, and integrity over image. This authenticity is what draws people to Keanu, both fans and colleagues alike.